Hello students, good morning. Today we are going to see the continuation for the lesson 11. The topic is hydroxy compound. The topic is ethers. Okay. So before going to that, the final last two reaction, what is meant by Reamer-Teamer reaction. So what is meant by Reamer-Teamer reaction? That is when phenol is react with chloroform, CHCl3, that is chloroform, in the aqueous solution of sodium hydroxide to form the, what is this compound again? What is the compound name? Sodium ethoxide, then CHCl2, then again the intermediate compound substituted benzyl chloride. Substituted benzyl chloride means that is the 2 charge will be present here. So that is O minus Na plus. So here again substituted benzaldehyde. So what is this? This is what is the functional group, that is benzaldehyde. Substituted benzaldehyde will be formed. After then when H plus ion will be removed, so again it will form the, what is this compound, that is OH, that is CHO. What is the compound name? Salicylaldehyde. Salicylaldehyde. Salicylic acid, COH means that is salicylic acid, CHO means that is salicylaldehyde. Okay, so this is the another one. So next one is Thalian reaction. So what is meant by Thalian reaction? Thalian reaction, very important equation. The naming reactions, all the naming reactions are very important. First one is phenol. Okay, so phenol when react with phthalic anhydride. How to write the structure? First one is oxygen, that is anhydride compound. So here okay, this is the phthalic anhydride structure. Okay, so phthalic anhydride, this is phenol, this is phthalic anhydride, when react with concentrated sulfuric acid and heated means what will happen? So phenolphthalein. How to write means, so this double bond only 2 molecule of phenol will be linked. So okay, remaining all the structures will be same. First you write, so here that is oxygen, here double bond is there. Okay, then first you draw the structure. This is the structure. Then here 2 phenol compound, right? That's all. So this is the symbol thing. OH. So here also OH, right? So this is called as phenolphthalein. This is called as phenolphthalein. Okay, so this is called as Thalian reaction. So last time they are asking for the 2-mark question or 3-mark question. Thalian reaction, 2 molecule of phenol. This is phthalic anhydride. Instead of this 2 double bond, 2 molecule of phenol is attached to this compound. Okay, so this is the Thalian phenolphthalein. Okay, so next one is what is meant by coupling reaction. So the coupling reaction when phenol, that is phenol coupled with benzene disonium chloride. Okay, so this is the phenol structure. This is the benzene disonium chloride, that is Cl, plus again react with phenol. 2 molecule of phenol. This is phenol, right? So instead here you understand that this is H molecule will be there. Okay, so how to remove this compound? That is HCl will be removed. Okay, so remaining compound as it is you write, in the presence of sodium hydroxide, and another one is it is heated at 273 Kelvin. Sodium hydroxide heated as 273 Kelvin to 278 Kelvin to form this 2 molecule of nitrogen. It is formed in the form of diazo compound, right? So N double bond N. Okay, N double bond N, diazo compound. Remaining benzene ring as it is, you draw the structure. Okay, so this is benzene, that is para hydroxy. This is the para position hydroxy compound is there, para hydroxy azobenzene. This is N2. N double bond N. This is called as azo compound. Okay, this is called as para hydroxy azobenzene. Para hydroxy azobenzene. Okay, so this is the another one. So this is the coupling equation. What is this compound name? Benzene disonium chloride. Benzene disonium chloride. Then this one is phenol, that is sodium hydroxide 273 Kelvin, that is para hydroxy azobenzene. Okay, so next one is how to differentiate alcohol and phenol. So this is the another one, how to differentiate alcohol and phenol. See the differentiate, this is the important question. The phenol react with benzene disonium chloride to form a red orange dye, but the benzene does not reaction with it. So phenol when react with benzene disonium chloride to form the red orange dye. The phenol gives purple coloration with the neutral ferric chloride solution, but this another one is alcohol do not give the coloration of ferric chloride, but phenol gives the purple color with the neutral ferric chloride, but this other alcohol does not give the ferric chloride. Phenol react with sodium hydroxide to give sodium phenoxide. Ethyl alcohol does not react with sodium hydroxide. Phenol react with sodium hydroxide to give sodium phenoxide. So phenol sodium hydroxide react பண்ணி sodium phenoxide கிடைக்கும். ஆனா alcohol does not react with the sodium hydroxide. Next one is what are the uses of phenol? About half of the world production of phenol is used for making phenol formaldehyde resin. So mainly it is the bakelite cement. So that is the manufacture in this industry. It can be used as a resin. Resin means that is the exchange reaction. It can be used as a chemical. Next one is phenol is the starting material for the preparation of drugs such as the phenacetin, Celal, aspirin. So mainly it is phenol. All these, see the composition present in the tablet, all the composition containing aromatic compound, the phenol, that is phenacetin, Celal, aspirin, phenolphthalein indicator. So phenolphthalein indicator is used as an indicator in the lab. Explosive like picric acid. So trinitrotoluene, so the nitro compound that is called as picric acid. It is used in antiseptic, carbolic lotion and the carbolic soap. Okay, so this is the another uses of this phenol. Next we are going to see the new topic, that is ether. What is meant by ether? So ether is an organic compound which an oxygen atom is connected to the two alkyl or the allyl group. So what is the meaning for that? R. Okay, so the oxygen containing two lone pair of electron. So what is mean by ether? Ether is connected with which is an organic compound which is connected with the oxygen with the alkyl or aryl group. What is mean by this? Is what is mean by alkyl group? Alkyl group mean that is CH3, C2H5. So these are called the alkyl group, right? Alkyl group. What is aryl group? That is C6H5. That is called as aryl group. Aryl group. Okay, so what is this is the ethers can be considered as a derivative of hydrocarbon which one hydrogen atom is replaced by the alkoxy. So or the aryl oxy. So that is what is the general formula of ether. What is the general formula? General formula of ether, CnH2n plus 2O. Okay, so this is the general formula of ether. So first one is what are the classification of ether? Classification of ether. So ether classified two types. That is simple ether and the mixed ether. What is meant by simple ether? What is meant by mixed ether? Simple ether and what is meant by mixed ether? Okay, simple ether. What is meant by simple ether? The both alkyl and the aryl group are attached the same. So what is the meaning for that? Now that is CH3O CH3. So both the sides, this is also same, this is also same. Both the sides of this alk attached to the oxygen atoms are same. That is called as simple ether. So what is meant by mixed ether? So that is the two alkyl aryl groups are attached with the oxygen atoms are different. So that is C2H5 OCH3. So here that is CH3 is there, here C2H5 is there. That is called as mixed ether. Okay, so this is the classification of simple ether and the mixed ether. So what is this compound name? So how to naming this compound? The ether is the IUPAC name. How to naming this compound? That is How to write the IUPAC name? This is called as methoxy. Okay, this is called as methoxy. It is considered as a substitutional group. Methoxymethane. Methoxy. So next one is, what is this compound name? That is, again it will be methoxyethane. So 2 carbon is there, so that is methoxyethane. Okay, so again aromatic ethers. Aromatic ethers again, first one is it is benzene ring. Again it is linked with that oxygen. Linked with that oxygen. Okay, what is this compound name? Phenoxybenzene. 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 That is phenoxy, again benzene. So the oxygen, that is also, this is called as aromatic ether. Aromatic ether. This is called as aromatic ether. This is called as, another one is methoxybenzene. So how to write? CH3O. So this is called as phenol. This is methoxybenzene. Methoxybenzene. Okay, this is methoxybenzene. Methoxybenzene. This is another otherwise called as, it is called as anisole. Okay, next one is how to what are the structure of this? Structure of functional group of this ether. How to write the structure of this phenol, the ether? First one is, this is alkyl group, right? So this is oxygen linked with that oxygen. Again this is the carbon. Okay, 3 carbon. How to write that one? So this oxygen, it is the 2 lone pair. Here also 2 lone pair, right? So that is distance 1 for pm. This is also 141 picometer. What is the bond angle of this one? 0.7 degrees Celsius. The structure of this ethereal oxygen, 2 alkyl group of the similar structure of the OH bond of the OH group. The oxygen atom in the sp3 hybridized. So this is in this oxygen atom containing sp3 hybridized, but the sp of the carbon which are directly attached to this carbon is directly attached to the carbon, that is carbon oxygen in the sigma bond. This is also carbon oxygen with the sigma bond, that is carbon oxygen bond angle is slightly greater than the tetrahedral bond. This is when compared to tetrahedral structure, the bond angle is greater. Because of this, due to the repulsive interaction between the 2 bulkier. This is also alkyl group, this is also alkyl group. 2 alkyl group present in this oxygen, between this oxygen. So that is the reason the bond angle is slightly greater than the tetrahedral bond angle. Okay, so this is the structure of this ether. Next we are going to see the IUPAC name of this compound. How to write the IUPAC name? First one is simple carbon. What is the general formula of carbon ether? CnH2n plus 2O. Okay, so only oxygen, we know that R. So we want only 2 alkyl carbons. So now you started from 2, n is equal to 2. How to write 2 molecule, carbon 2. So how 2 into 2, 4 plus 2, that is 6, C2H6O. How to write this structure? Okay, that is here 2 carbon is there, 1 oxygen. We write, this is the structure. This is the structure. How to write? Here 1 carbon, middle 1 oxygen, here another carbon. So 1 bond mean the how many hydrogen is there? That is CH3. Here 1 bond mean that is CH3. What is the name of this compound? So what is the common name? IUPAC name. 2 names are there. Common name, IUPAC name. Okay. So what is the common name? That is here. What is the name of this compound? This is called as methyl. So how to write here also methyl. So how to write the common name? Dimethyl ether. What is the IUPAC name? So how to write this IUPAC name of this compound? That is called as methoxymethane. So only 1 carbon is there. So that is methoxymethane. So first we are considered only single member of this carbon. So alkyl group, that is called as methoxy. Okay, another one is number n is equal to 3. So n is equal to 3, how to write? So again n is equal to 3 means that is 3 H how many? 2 into 3, 6 plus 2, 8. C3H8O. Okay, this is the structure. Again, how to write 3 carbon? Here 2 carbon. Again 1 oxygen, another carbon. So how to fill the compound? This is only 1 bond is the remaining 3. Here 2 bond is the remaining 2. Here only 1 carbon is the remaining 3. Okay, so this is the structure. So here that is how to write the name? Methoxy. Methoxyethane. Okay, how to write the name? Methoxyethane. Methoxyethane. So what is the common name? Here that is methyl group. What is here? This is ethyl group. So two substitution means which one is according to the alphabetical order? Which one is come before? Ethyl then methyl. So how to write? Ethyl, methyl, ether. This is the common name. Okay, ethyl, methyl, ether. This is the common name. So next one is N is equal to 3. How to write? So what is the general formula? C3H 6 plus 2 N is equal to 4, right? That is C4 H10 H10 then O. C4 H10 O. How to write? So 4 carbon is there now. So 2 carbon then here 2 carbon. How to write? CH3 CH2 CH2 then CH3. So what is this is called as? Both the sides are called as ethyl. This is also ethyl, this is also ethyl. So how to write the name? Diethyl ether. Okay, so what is the IUPAC name? So this is called as ethoxy. It is called as substitution group. So ethoxy. Ethoxy, 2 carbon is there, ethoxyethane. Okay, this is the IUPAC name. This is one more structure will be there. How to write? So one more structure. First one is here 3 carbon, that side 1 carbon. Now that's the 4 carbon, CH3, CH2, CH2, CH3. How to write? This is called as methoxy, methoxypropane. How to write? Methoxy, methoxypropane, methoxypropane. So what is the common name? Common name is this is called as methyl. This is called as propyl. So how to write? Methyl, propyl, ether. Methyl, propyl, ether. Okay, so this is the another one. So next one, this is methoxypropane, methyl, propyl, ether. So another one is, so we can write this structure. We can write like this: CH3, C, CH3, O, CH3. So here that is 4 carbon. Here also 4 carbon. We can write one more structure. So how to write the name? So how to write the name? This is number 1, 2, 3. IUPAC name 1, 2, 3. The second position it is called as, this is called as methoxy. Methoxy. 2 propane. 2 methoxy propane. This is the IUPAC name. How to write the common name? This is what is the name of this compound? This is called as isopropyl. Isopropyl. How to write? This is methyl. This one is called as methyl. Methyl. So that is methyl. This is the common name. Methyl isopropyl ether. Methyl propyl isopropyl ether. Okay, so this is the another one. So another one is 5. Okay, so this is the 4 carbon. N is equal to 5. So N is equal to 5. So general formula CnH2n plus 2O. Okay. So 5 means C5H10 H12O. Okay, C5H12O. How to write? So this side 3 carbon, that side 2 carbon, right? 5 carbon, CH3, CH2, 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 CH3. This is one structure. Another structure CH3O, C, CH3, CH3, CH3. So here 4 1, this is 5. Okay. How to write the name? 1, 2, 3. So how to, this is called as ethyl. This is called as propyl. So how to write the name? Ethyl, propyl, ether. This is common name. What is the IUPAC name? Ethoxypropane. That is ethoxypropane. Okay, this one. How to write the name? Second position containing methoxy. 2-methoxy. 2-methoxy. Again 2-methyl. 2-methyl. 2-methoxy. 2-methyl. 3 carbon mean that is propane. This is the another one. Okay, so this is called as another one. How to write the common name? So how to write the common name? This is called as tertiary butyl. This is called as tertiary butyl. So only one carbon, tertiary butyl, and another butyl, methyl ether. Tertiary butyl. This is called as methyl ether. This is the common name. Okay, this is common name. This is IUPAC name. Okay, IUPAC name. This is the ether means that is called as common name. So methoxy, ethoxy, that is called as IUPAC name. So another one example, that is aromatic compound. How to write? C6H5OCH3. So, okay, so this is the aromatic benzene ether. So how to write? Methyl phenyl ether. So this is methyl. This is, what is the name of this one? That is methyl phenyl ether. So this is called as methyl. This is called as phenyl. How to write the name? Methyl phenyl ether. Methyl phenyl ether. Okay, so this is the another one. So what is the common name? The IUPAC name? Methoxybenzene. Methoxybenzene. Okay, so this is the another one. So next one is, this is the another one. This compound is otherwise called as anisole. How to write? The anisole is also, we can write like this. OCH3. This is called as anisole. Okay, the same compound, write like this, or otherwise CH6OCH3. The other name of this common name is anisole. Okay, another one is anisole, then phenetol. How to write the phenetol? Then C6H5OCH2CH3. What is the name of this compound? This is ethoxybenzene. This is called as ethoxybenzene. Ethoxybenzene. Ethyl phenyl ether. This ethyl phenyl ether. Okay, so this is the another one, ethyl phenyl ether. So another other common name is called as phenetol. Phenetol. Okay, so next one is C6H5OC6H5. Okay, so this is called as phenyl. This is called as phenyl. Diphenyl ether. This is the one name. Then again only phenoxybenzene. This is called as phenoxybenzene. Okay, that's all about this IUPAC name of this ether compound. Okay, so next we are going to another one is how to prepare another one more compound is there. C6H5O CH2 CH2 CH CH3. then CH3. How many carbon is there? So that is, this is the substitution group. One, two, three, 4. Okay, so that is first portion containing then butoxy. So this is the butoxy. So how to write the name? 3-methyl. Third portion containing 3-methyl, 1-butoxy, benzene. This is called as butoxy. 1, 2, 3, 4. That is butoxy benzene. So this is benzene. 3-methyl, 1-butoxy benzene. So this is another one name is isopentyl. This is 5 carbon is there. This is called as isopentyl phenyl ether. Isopentyl phenyl ether. This is called as phenyl. This is ether function group. Okay, so this is the another one. Okay, so next one is how to prepare the ether, preparation of ether. So first one is ethanol, that is ethyl alcohol, CH3, CH2, OH, ethyl alcohol in the presence of sulfuric acid H2SO4, then 413 Kelvin. So here that is CH3, CH2O, CH2, CH3. What is the compound name? Diethyl ether. Okay, what is the 2 carbon alcohol functional group? That is ethanol. This is ethanol. So how to write the mechanism? Okay, first one is this is ethanol. How to write that mechanism? One is so first one CH3, CH2O, oxygen, that is alcohol. So you react with sulfuric acid, right? So that is how I can write like this, HOSO3H. So for our convenient, I can write like this. This is a highly electronegative. It is attached to this hydrogen. So this bonding is moving out. So SO3H, that is minus. This compound will be liberated. Okay, remaining compound, this hydrogen will be attached here. How to write? CH3, CH2, then O. This is positive, then hydrogen, here hydrogen. Okay. So next step is again it will combine with the another alcohol. So that is O, then CH2, CH3. Okay. So what will happen now? This oxygen is attached to this compound. This compound is liberated. So this compound is, that is water molecule will be liberated. So what is the next compound? That is CH3, CH2O, that is again positive charge, then H, then CH2, CH3. Okay, now again hydronium ion, that is H plus ion, OH. Okay, this hydrogen is, this bond will coming to this one. So this positive charge will be removed. Okay, the positive charge will be removed. This hydrogen is coming to this compound. So that is CH3, CH2O, CH2, CH3. Okay, then H3O plus. So that is the H2O, H3. 3 molecule of H3 per hydrogen ion is attached to that one. So this is called as mechanism of the intermolecular dehydration. Okay, so this is the another one. This is the mechanism. First one is, this is highly electronegative. It will attach to this hydrogen. This compound will be liberated. Again this is the highly, again another position, this water molecule will be removed. This one is coming in this side. This compound will be liberated. So again it will be coming with that one. So this is the, so this compound. So what CH3, CH2O, this compound will be attached one. So finally it will react with the water molecule. Again it will be liberated. This is called as intermolecular hydrogen atom. So next one is, what is meant by Williamson synthesis? Williamson synthesis. First one is, what is meant by Williamson synthesis? When alkyl halide react with halogens. So that is alkyl halide. So CH3ONA. So the alkyl halide react with sodium alkoxide. So that is sodium methoxide. So what is this component? Sodium methoxide, BrC2H5, that is alkyl halide. NaBr will be liberated. Okay, so what is this compound when you are heating means? So that is CH3O C2H5 plus NaBr. So what is this compound name? How to write the name of this compound? This is sodium methoxide. Sodium methoxide. What is this compound name? Ethyl bromide. Ethyl bromide. What is this compound name? This is methyl. This is ethyl. Ethyl, methyl, ether. Okay, so this is sodium bromide. The same compound. What is this mechanism? How it will be react means again CH3O minus Na plus. Okay, so it will react with this one CH3 CH2 Br. So this N, it will attach to that. This is the negative charge. So NaBr will be removed. So that is CH3 CH2O here, then CH3. Okay, this is called as methoxyethane. Methoxyethane. So here that is the Na plus ion which will attach to this Br, that is the negative charge. This one sodium bromide is liberated, that is CH3 CH2O CH3. Okay, so this is the another one. So next one is SN2 mechanism. Primary alkyl halide SN2 reaction. How to write the same equation they involved in the SN2 mechanism. So how to write? CH3 CH3O minus Na plus. Okay, then CH3Br, that is methyl bromide. What will happen? So Na is, the O minus is attached to this one, this will be attached to this one. So when we are heated, NaBr will be liberated, remaining compound CH3 CH3O, then CH3. Okay, so what is this compound name? Methoxy isobutane, that is tertiary butyl or methoxypropane. Methoxy. So how to write? 1, 2, 3. 2 methyl, 2 methoxypropane. Okay, so another one is tertiary butyl bromide, sodium methoxide. So again it is alkyl compound will be formed. The same compound for O minus. Again it will be react with that CH2 CH3. Again CH3 tertiary butyl bromide, right? So that is Br. What will happen? This is compound will be attached to that one. This is the negative compound, that is beta elimination. What is meant by beta elimination? The second compound, the hydrogen compound will be, so this is the double bond. This will be, the compound will be liberated. Elimination, the proton will be, that is CH2 double bond CH3. Here also CH3. What is this compound name? 2-methyl prop-1-ene. So how to write? 1, 2, 3. So that is the 2-methyl. Second position contains 2-methyl prop-1-ene. Okay. So this is the another one. This is another one. Next one is methylation of alcohol. So next one is methylation of alcohol. Methylation of alcohol. What is methylation of alcohol? This methylation, it is treated by the alcohol with diazomethane in the presence of fluoroboric acid. So first one is CH3CH2O5, that is ethyl alcohol in the presence of CH2N2. What is this component? Diazomethane. Diazo, I already told. N double bond N, that is azo compound. Diazo, only one carbon, that is called as methane. Okay, again it will react with hydrofluoroboric acid. Hydrofluoroboric acid, that is CH3 CH2O CH3 plus N2. Okay, so this is the another one. So here that is the, what is the compound name? Methoxyethane. Methoxyethane. Okay, so this is the another one. Next one is, what are the physical properties? Physical properties of the ether. So what are the physical properties? This is the polar, ethers are the polar nature, dipole moment, because this is the only positive, the one is positive side, another is negative side. So that is the polar nature, the molar mass, boiling point will be increases. So that is the ether can also hydrogen bond. The ether also linked with the hydrogen bond with the neighboring another molecule. Okay, so this is the another one. This is called as physical properties. So it is the two lone pair of electron. The dipole moment of the diethyl is the dipole moment of diethyl ether. The value is 1.18 D. Okay, so this is the another one. So next one is chemical properties of ether. Okay, so next one is chemical properties. So ether can also undergo nucleophilic substitution. So first one is CH3O. CH2 CH3. What is this compound name? Methoxyethane. Methoxyethane. That is the ether compound. When react with hydrogen iodide, when we are heated means that is methyl iodide, iodomethane. So that is methyl iodide or iodomethane. It will be formed. Then again CH3 CH2OH. Okay, so this is another one. So next one is aromatic ether. So that is C6H5OCH3. What is this compound name is? Anisole. Anisole or methoxybenzene. Methoxybenzene. Okay. Methoxybenzene again react with hydrogen iodide to form phenol. C6H5OH. Then methyl iodide. Okay, another one, when excess of the HBr in this hydrogen iodide. So excess of HBr, what will happen? CH3 CH2OH. Excess of HBr. Excess HBr, what will happen? Bromoethane will be formed. Okay, so that is CH3 CH2Br. So bromoethane will be formed. So this is the another one. So next one is auto-oxidation of ether. So what is meant by auto-oxidation? Automatically it will be oxidation without any adding this chemical. That is called as auto-oxidation. So here that is CH3 CH2O CH2 CH3. What is this compound name? Diethyl ether. Diethyl ether or ethoxyethane. Okay, so the excess of oxygen, auto-oxidation, it will be slow reaction. What will happen? That is peroxide compound will be formed. So that is CH3 CH2 CH2O CHOOH, then CH3. Okay, so this is one compound. Another compound, diethyl peroxide, that is CH3 CH2 peroxide, CH2 CH3. So this is called as ethyl. This is called as ethyl diethyl peroxide. So how to write this name? So here 1 ethoxy, that is the first position. So here so this is 1 2. So that is first position containing ethoxy. So how to write 1 ethoxy, then ethyl, 1 ethoxy ethyl hydroperoxide. This is the hydrogen peroxide, right? 2 molecule of oxygen, hydroperoxide. Okay, this is the another one. So more sum of this equation of this ether compound. Sum of this equation, first one is diethyl ether, right? CH3 CH2O CH2 CH3. When react with PCl5, okay, what will happen? So PCl5, how it will be break? It will break the oxygen. So here here. So that is how to write this one. So the PCl5, how it will be splitted means, here one Cl is coming that side, this another Cl, remaining 3 Cl3. So remaining what will be the compound? CH3, CH2, Cl. 2 molecule of CH3, then again POCl3. Okay, this is the PCl5. Again, this compound, it will be react with dilute sulfuric acid. What will happen? That is, directly it will react with dilute sulfuric acid and water molecule to form ethyl alcohol, CH3CH2OH. That is 2 molecule of ethyl alcohol. Then again it will be react with acetyl chloride, CH3COCl, acetyl chloride. What will happen? So that is CH3CH2Cl, ethyl chloride. Then CH3COO, CH2CH3. Okay, so this is the another one. Anhydrous zinc chloride, anhydrous zinc chloride. This is the another one. Okay, so next one is, then again this compound. So what is this compound? Diethyl ether, CH3CH2O, CH2CH3. Okay, so again it will react with 10 molecule of chlorine. What will happen? That is, all the hydrogens are replaced, CCl3, CCl2O, CCl2, CCl3. Okay, all the hydrogen compounds are replaced, that is 10 molecule of chlorine. Okay, so this is the reaction, some of the important reactions of diethyl ether. Next one is aromatic substitution ether. So aromatic substitution ether, first one is halogenation. What is meant by halogenation? Addition of halogens. So addition of halogen, what is this compound? Anisole, OCH3. This is called as anisole. Anisole in the presence of bromine in ethanoic acid. Ethanoic acid is used as a catalyst. That is, ortho and para position of bromoethane will be formed. What is ortho position? OCH3. This is para position. What is the ortho position? Again the same benzene ring, OCH3. This is ortho, that is Br. So that is para bromo anisole, anisole. This is ortho bromo anisole. This will be major product, this will be minor product, right? Minor product. This is called as halogenation. So next one is, what is mean by nitration? What is mean by nitration? So nitration, again anisole, OCH3 anisole, when react with sulfuric acid, HNO3, to form the ortho and para nitro anisole, OCH3 NO2. This is ortho nitro anisole. Then again para benzene ring, that is O anisole. Then para nitro anisole. This is major product, minor product. What is major product? What is minor product? So that is the number of quantity will be increased in the major product. Okay. So next one is Friedel-Crafts reaction. We are already studied in the last year. Friedel-Crafts reaction. What is Friedel-Crafts reaction? When anisole react with OCH3, anisole react with methyl chloride, CH3Cl, in the presence of anhydrous aluminum chloride. This is called as in the carbon sulfide. What is again ortho and OCH3, ortho and para. This is CH3, methyl anisole, methoxy toluene. This is also OCH3, CH3. Okay, so I already told what is the structure of toluene. This is the structure of toluene, right? Only CH3, that is called as toluene, the benzene ring contain. So here that is ortho position on the toluene, then para position on toluene. So that is how to write 2-methoxy toluene. Toluene here 4-methoxy toluene. Okay, so this is the major product, this is minor product. The same compound, the Friedel Crafts reaction anisole to form the acetyl chloride. This again it will form the acetyl chloride, OCH3, then acetyl chloride CH3COCl to form the anhydrous aluminium chloride to form the OCH3 COCH3, that is acetyl through acetophenone, then para-acetophenone. So here again the same compound, that is COCH3, here OCH3. How to write the name? That is 2-methoxy acetophenone. That is the second position containing methoxy, 2-methoxy acetophenone. Here 4-methoxy acetophenone. Okay, so this is the another one. Next one is what are the uses of ether. So first one is what are the uses of dye. Important one, diether is used as surgical anesthetic agent in the surgery. It is a good solvent for organic reaction and extraction. So mainly is used as an organic solvent. What is meant by organic solvent? To dissolve the compound. So that is the diethyl ether. This is surgical anesthetic. Another one is it is used as a volatile starting fluid for diesel and the gasoline engine. So it is also diethyl is used as a starting fluid for the diesel engine. It is used as a refrigerant. And the another one is uses of anisole is a precursor for the synthesis of perfumes and the insecticide phenomena. What is meant by word precursor? Precursor abdina starting material. So this is the synthesis of perfumes and insecticide. And another one is it is used as a pharmaceutical agent. Okay, that's all about this lesson. Next we are going to see the another lesson. Okay, thank you children.